have these pockets of blue in there. Some denser blue cheeses, for instance, the Great Hill or even the Point Reyes, when we first cut them open, you'll see a little bit of a green in there, green marbling, a little bit. But you don't see the blue that you would expect. So sometimes when I cut the wheel open and people can see me cut it open, they say, where's the blue? There's no blue. And I always say, wait for it, wait for it. It's an hour or so, and then the cheese is completely blue. But it does need that oxygen to start the coloration. It's in there. You can taste it, but it's not there visibly. So that's kind of a funny thing that happens sometimes with the blue.
Do you ever say, oh, dud wheel, gotta send it back?
Yeah, dead wheel, yeah. It's a white Stilton, not a blue Stilton. Yeah. What do you think of the Roquefort, Michael?
It's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to do in LA? But where are you at UCLA?
No, I'm at a small liberal arts college. It's called Occidental.
Oh yeah, know Occidental very well. Yeah.
So I'm going for theater design right now.
Okay.
That's my planned major. Yeah.
I used to be in dry cleaning, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's a long story. But the Occidental College had a big project to bring our type of dry cleaning, which was called wet cleaning, into California, because California wanted to get rid of some of the chemistry that is used in dry cleaning. And they had a big project. I still have a big project. So yeah, I know some people there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's a small world.
Yeah.
That many people around here that have ever heard of it. So
well, yeah, I just that's purely by accident that I know the college. But it's a great place. I've been on the college. I like it. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah. All right. Smoky Blue, all the way from Oregon, raw milk. Did I say that? Oh, I said pasteurized. I lied. That's a raw milk cheese.
Smell it.
It's a raw milk cheese from Oregon. I was under the impression, wrongly, that Rogue Creamery and Rogue Brewery were owned by the same people. They are not. They both, took the name from the area, the Rogue River, and the creamery makes a blue cheese, and from milk that from cows that are milked at the equinox, and they make that a very special cheese. They age it wrap it in leaves that are macerated in brandy, and age it for practically a year. That blue cheese has been the top blue cheese 2 years running in world cheese competitions.
Wow.
This year they won, and the funny thing was that they sent the wrong cheese. They had selected a cheese, and the packing department sent the wrong cheese, and they still won. Now, the big question is, what would have happened if they'd sent the right cheese? They will never know. They might have come in third or something.
Well, and the packing department saved their jobs by having.
Oh yes. The owner probably wasn't very happy, and
No.
he's not someone who is shy in coming forward. So this particular cheese I like. They claim that they were the first smoky blue. So it's basically it's been done for a long time, from the Middle Ages, to preserve the cheese longer. they put it over a smoky fire to get that smoke on the outside of the cheese. Sometimes in the Pyrenees, the cheeses would be hanging or stored next to a chimney, and it would get that smell from the chimney. In this case, they did something on purpose. The smoky fire is actually generated by hazelnut shells, Oregon hazelnut shells. That gives it the smokiness. It is subtle, I find. It's not in your face smoky like some of the smoky cheeses that we have, but it gives the cheese a really nice flavor pattern, I think.
Yeah.
So I thought you should try that one too.
You like this one?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, have some.
I think it's a nice cheese. All the way from Oregon for you. And in other years, I've had the Rogue River Blue. I had connections there, and it was very difficult to get on the East Coast because it never left Oregon, to be honest. So I had connections there, and they overnighted me some of the cheese. The transport was more expensive than the cheese, because overnighting from Oregon is kind of expensive. But it was worth it. Now the cheese is so expensive that I don't even get it anymore. It's ridiculous. I can't sell the cheese for $60 a pound.
No. No, that's a tough sell.
That's just ridiculous. So we don't have that cheese anymore. But we have the others that they have, and I think this cheese is a very nice blue.
Mm-hmm.
I like this cheese. I like this one. All right, BleuCheese1. BleuCheese1 is a love cheese. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite cheesemakers. Antonio Carpanero is a guy who likes to combine cheese and wine, and he doesn't beat about the bush. He just puts the wine on the cheese. That's what he does. So to his face, I've called him the king of ubriaco, because the ubriaco was a drunkard in Italian. So an ubriaco is a cheese that's been dunked in wine, and any cheese and every cheese he makes has some altercation with wine, either red or white or whatever. Even cheeses where on the list of ingredients no wine is mentioned. As soon as you taste the cheese, you know, oh yeah, he's been at it again. So BleuCheese1 was created for him by people in his dairy to commemorate the fact that he had been married for 50 years to his wife. So they created that cheese for him. So they got married in 1961. They didn't create this cheese in 61. So they created the cheese for him to commemorate that he had that for it was for his 50th anniversary, and they did something special. They went one better than he could be. First of all, they dunked it in Rebozo wine, and then they put cranberries on the outside, on the top of the cheese, to make it a really nice, like a festive kind of cake. And this cheese is one of the most phenomenal blue cheeses that I ever tasted. It's got so much going on because you have the fruitiness of the wine, it brought to a different level by the cranberries on the outside, and then the cheese itself. It has power. It's a very powerful blue cheese. So try it. See what you think. It's powerful. I warn you.
Yeah, I would say.
Oh, that's the cranberry.
Yep.
Oh.
The taste of the wine has gone completely through the cheese. So sometimes when he makes these ubriacos, the wine stays on the outside. But because the blue cheese is so loose, this wine and the cranberries went all the way through the cheese. You get the wine and the sweetness of the fruit all the way through the cheese.
That's really good.
It's something else.
Yeah.
Really good.
This is a great dessert cheese. It's just
It is dessert. That's exactly what it is.
that is, yeah.